sorry. I know that is frustrating. That might keep dying. Also, I'm sorry to hear that the puzzles in Genshin have gotten way too easy. But yeah. Apparently, it's just one of those days, though, for my game. Anyway. I guess hopefully you'll get harder puzzles again someday. But yeah, no. Yeah. I will say, though, I do enjoy the puzzles in a lot of games that I play. And as I said before, part of why I never got into Genshin is when I heard that the internet required for the game is just so much, or the connection needs to be, like, I was just like, I can't do that. I can barely get YouTube to work half the time. Which, again, it's shocking I can stream, but... yeah, that's the only reason I've never tried it, but... I'm glad you enjoy Genshin. And I do really need to say that, because I know that there are people who just... I have friends who play Genshin, so I don't... It's just not my thing. Mostly, like I said, because... internet! But no, I'm sorry to hear that the puzzles are too easy now on that. At this point. Let's just keep... Again, yes, that's exactly what I was saying. I don't play it, but that's literally why, is it's the internet. Because I had thought about playing it at one point, and then I found out how much was required, and I was like... As I said, I can't even play YouTube half the time. And by the time that... And we also found out at the time, because, like... Yeah, so while I didn't play Genshin, I used to play a game called Hero Kantare. I really liked that one, although it was kind of easy. But I enjoyed it. And... yeah, that one, and that wasn't even half as big as Genshin, and whenever it needed an update, it just took hours. If I was lucky. Sometimes it just wouldn't load. Well, I mean, at this point it's better, but I don't really want to get into Genshin now, because I just feel like at this point it wouldn't be my... I'd be very far behind. And at some point I do eventually intend to move. But I'm not sure Chris is even still here. Boot. But yeah. But yeah, no. I don't know. I'm sure one day I just have to... My problem, like I've said before, is I live on a farm in the middle of nowhere. You can't get good internet speeds. Fair enough. As I have said, I'm not... But, like, I do get that. Again, like I said, I used to be super into the Hero Kantare game. You probably don't even know what that is. Actually, now that I think about it. Because it was, Hero Kantare. I don't even know if it's still a game anymore. If I'm being totally honest. It's been... a little over a year since I played it. Because I used to really enjoy it. But I kind of just got tired of it being the same old, same old. It wasn't exactly a hero game like that. It was, basically you had the heroes from several different webtoons. Like, you had, Tower of God characters. You had... I think you still do. You have Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Yeah. Exactly. You have... It was just... Part of why I started playing it was because I liked all the webtoons they were using characters from. And I was like, that could be a cool game. I had seen it on somebody's video for something. They weren't actually sponsored, ironically. They were just playing it because they liked it, and they were like, hoot. So I was like, that could be a lot of fun. Because I like all the characters and stuff. And I liked it for a pretty long time. I just got tired of every time I needed an update, I just couldn't play for about a week. I don't think I've ever heard of a game called Sortigo, no. Like I said, I don't typically hear about, I don't typically, like, go find new games. The only reason I knew that one was because I was watching a YouTuber at the time, and then they had found the game. And I was like, I like all the characters in that, so maybe I'll like it. And then I kind of did. For a really long time. Ah, that's cool. Fair enough. Yeah. That sounds like that's probably a lot of fun. Like I said, I would not have heard of it, though, because I'm not very, I typically play game. I actually, no. I do the thing where if I see an ad for a game, I then go look at all the reviews and see what's the game actually like, and then I decide if I want to go play it or not. I don't typically hear about new games that way. But it sounds like a really cool game. Give me a second. I'm gonna, so I can check it out. I don't know if I can make that work, because I can't connect my phone to the computer, really. I've tried. It does not like that. But, yeah, maybe someday. Certainly. An Android emulator? Yeah, you mean because I'm using an iPhone? I don't know if I can do that. Because I see. I could try that at some point, maybe. Yeah, no, because my first phone was an iPhone, and then it's such a pain to move everything off of it to a different type of phone. Alright, I could think about that at some point. But yeah, no, I basically, from there on, was, yeah. Like, I just don't want to deal with the pain. It's better to just... Fair enough. No, that's fair. Like I said, it's just one of those things where it's like, started with it, even if I wanted to switch, which I actually enjoy using my iPhone, it works really well for me. But, it's... As an overall, yeah. Like I said, I've had so many pictures that I just don't want to... And I mean a lot of pictures. Plus, I just use the iTunes Music. Fair enough. I see. Anyway, yeah, no, in my case, like, because I can use the music, iTunes Music, and it's slightly cheaper, I think, now than Spotify, or it's the same price, basically. All my songs are on there, too, so it's like, yeah, I really am not changing it out. Because I'm not gonna go find all 5,000, 6,000, I think now, songs, and figuring out how to move 4,000 photos / pictures. Yeah, not doing that at this point. And by the way, I'm not exaggerating on the songs. I have a lot of music that I listen to. A lot. Exactly. It's just not worth the headache. Like, a while back, they were trying to talk me into switching my phone over to the, and I'm like, and how hard is it to move everything over? And they're like, okay, I see your point. And they shut up about it. Cell phone provider specifically, I mean. I was like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think most of them had already left anyway. It's how it goes with my streams, to be fair. People tend to go into, just chilling. Or off to other streams and things. I'm pretty used to it at this point. So I don't mind. It's enjoyable to have somebody to chit chat with, because it can otherwise be very, very quiet. And at this point, I prefer to have people talk. This isn't like when I started over a year ago with my, me playing Undertale. It's not like that anymore. I'm not comfortable with chat being quiet. It makes me, nervous. Because I never know otherwise. You know? I'm like, am I being too quiet? Am I being too... Anyway, so it is fine. Also, for all I know, yeah, fair enough. I have to agree. I do enjoy streaming. But yeah, I get the. It gets. Thank you. Yeah, I've gotten. I will say I have gotten a lot better at that. Yeah. I think my biggest issue with the talking is I'm not much of a talker, and you need to remember, my last thing that I did that was performance style was music. Specifically violin, and that does not equal talking a lot. I'm no flautist. No, 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 no. But, yeah, I'm glad I've gotten, at this point I am happy that I've gotten to the point where I do remember to talk. Just talk with aggressive violin plucking. Yeah, I'd have to get out my baby for that. And I don't... I mean, I did do that for a while, but then I got sick and then I haven't gone back. Especially since I hurt my finger, and from that point forward, I just kind of... It hurts to try and play currently. At some point, though, I will get back to try to do it on stream again. It's just been a long time. No, I'm totally up to playing. I just... At this point, I need my... Think of it like this. I've basically got some bone bruising on my finger. And, yeah. So it kind of swelled up, and and with the weather, everything all together, it just... But overall, like, I've mostly done better for the last... It just... Then I go play more Switch games. I've done it to myself. I know better. I know that I should be... I know that I shouldn't be playing Zelda for 5 hours. So that I don't agitate it. I choose to. So, yes, it's rough, but it's self-inflicted pain. And honestly, since I'm planning on doing some Shadows over Loathing next week, yes, Zelda is addicting, exactly. Point being, since I'm planning on doing some Shadows over Loathing next week as well, that'll give my finger a break, and it will hopefully actually get some going back down again. But yeah, no, everything that I've done to my finger, I know. Basically, I didn't notice it was sprained until I had caused other issues. And, yeah. But it'll probably fine. For the most part, it is fine. Just gotta be more careful. And that is fine. That is on me, like I said. Heck, it was part of why I started integrating games like Minecraft as well. Because it is easier on my finger overall. Because I can just rest it unless I'm shifting. I mean, it's fine. And like I said, it's on me. I should know better. But I don't do better. Yeah. Yeah, no. Honestly, I mean, I like streaming quite a bit, actually. It's quite enjoyable. Because, if for no other reason, I do like playing games, I just... yeah, I can't really watch streams. No, I can get YouTube to work. My problem is, one, cell service isn't that great out here. So I can't use cell half the time, but I do try to. And, I mean, there's times during the day I can use the internet. It's just, you gotta remember, one, my sister streams during that time for a big part of it. I have Wi-Fi. It gets cloudy, it doesn't work. And unfortunately, it's summer. It's better during the winter, and I am actually able typically to be able to watch at least some streams during that time period. It gets harder during the summer. Gotta remember, Florida girl here. We have hurricanes, and we have some of the worst weather during the summer. Well, I mean, I could do other things off the internet. Like, you can play Stardew Valley without going on the internet, and that's enjoyable. I can draw. Our neighbors are like, I hate to point this out, quite far away. You can't use their internet, even if you wanted to. And it's not like their internet's any better than ours. Nah, I mostly only go outside when I go to the store. Think of it like this. I don't go outside very often because my character, part of why my character's blue, no, I can't, is because, well, light blue is because I'm that pale in real life. You can see my blue blood vein, my blood veins, my veins, because, you know, the whole thing. I am just literally that pale. I'm also the palest member of my entire family. But that also comes with the fact that going outside equals sunburn. It's not pleasant. I do try to at least, like, take a walk every now and then, though. It's just... Then after a while, I get tired of having my skin be full of freckles and burns. And then I'm like... Oh, thank you for the follow, Batman696. My name's good. How are you? My day's been pretty good. How's your day going? Also, like I said, thank you for the follow. Batman. Is it... Is it Batman or is it Batman? Just normal. With just 2 T's. Sorry, I feel like I should ask. Because I've never... Like, is the T the... Because I like to know. So I can try to not mess it up and then I absolutely do anyway. Okay, cool. Just checking. Because it occurred to me that sometimes... I don't think so. But yes. Alrighty then. Hello, Batman. Like I said, I am doing pretty good. I am curious. How is your day going? And I hope it is going pretty good. Although it's technically night, I guess, for me. Middle of the night. Nice. That's pretty cool. That sounds like a pretty good day. Yeah. I'm glad you're having a pretty good day then. Alright. Let's see. I guess we were in the middle of discussing my crappy Wi-Fi, but, Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're having a good day. Let's see. Yeah. uh, I guess it's like me to come up with a topic to chit chat about, or a prompt and make me do something, say something, I don't know, story wise. Either way, I'm good. I just, as I've said before, I know that this is dull going because but yeah, I guess going back to discussing games originally, what we were talking about before you were like the outside, but yeah, no, I mean like. Plus, I found several games on mobile that it's like you see people like go. There's so many ads, but it's like, but you can turn them off with it's by turning off internet and cell and solid to playing those games. And be like, no ads, and great game. It's actually really well put together, shockingly. I don't say what games because otherwise, they'll realize that they need to fix that. And I'm not interested in that. I like the games. True. I mean, I see that's also part of why I'll be like I'll be willing to try a game. Because I'll be like, well, even if it says it can have, it's got, or people are saying it has a whole bunch of ads, I do want to check if it looks like it's actually a good game and people actually enjoy the gameplay. So I can see, can I just turn off all the internet? Also, I got 4 chickens out of that egg. How? I got the 4 chicken. That was so lucky. But yeah, no, I mean, that's what I do. I have a small number. Fair enough. Like I said, I do get that. Like, I do. I mean, that's the only other way I'm willing to play a game, if it's got more, like, any online to it. It's just, like, low. It's like, I'd rather have no ads, or I can just turn off all the ads by, doing other things. But, yeah, no. There's at least 3 games that I play on occasion that if you have internet and cell on, they are the worst games because they have such horrible ads. But, or not horrible, it's just so many ads. But if you turn off internet and cell for those games, they are some of the most fun games I've played. Because they're really well put together, all things considered. I still don't. But yeah, no. And as I said, I did used to play a gacha game. So I do get it. They can be quite a lot of fun. That's what Hero Kantari is. I just never spent a cent on it. Because I saved and I saved until, like, whatever I saw I wanted. Was available to me. I'm one of those horrible free-to-players that will do everything in my power not to have to spend. Well, not really everything within my power. If I like the game, I will occasionally spend money. Like, there's a game I like that... Okay, this game is so dorky, but I love it. No, I was like, you know what? I'm willing to spend the money on it. Yeah. Well, as I was saying, I'll spend money on a game if I find I really like the game, because I do want to support the game. Like, after a certain point, especially if there's something I decide I want. Like I was saying, there's a game I like quite a bit that I did end up spending a little bit of money on. It's called Egg Incorporated. It's definitely not a fast-paced game, and it definitely fair enough. It's not that I feel guilty about playing. I just my game. I must be honest. I just well, that's fair. No, that's true. I don't do. I just typically am willing to wait for the currency for most of the games. Unless it's something like, again, Egg Incorporated, where I basically had it had a piggy bank system, but because the piggy bank system on my game had become so it kind of glitched out a little bit. I decided, you know what? Since they're about to revamp their whole game. Fair enough. But no, I mean, like, I am gonna be honest. I did end up spending about $5 on getting a bunch of it. But again, like I said, I played the game for ages, and I basically unintentionally played the system, if you will. I don't typically do it, like I said. I've only... Literally, I think, as far as intentionally spending money on a game, I've only ever done it twice. Or 2 different games. And one is the chicken game I mentioned, the Egg Incorporated. Which I'd been playing for, I think, 3 years. Potentially 4 before I ever did. And it was mostly because I was just like, you know what? Why not? I like the game a lot. And then the other one, I wish I could get my money back because I ended up getting pretty ticked after that point. But at the same time, it's like, whatever. I didn't spend that much. Yeah, I mean, that's basically the game, is eggs. Chickens lay eggs, and it goes through all these different eggs, and you can restart over and over, and blah, blah, blah. It's a very... I like the Egg Incorporated game. It's my favorite. But yeah, no. The other one was the, what's it called? I haven't played it in so long. I don't even think I have it on here anymore. Was it... Let me see if because even though I've definitely removed it at this point because I was just so done with it. It was BitLife though. Was the other one. No, I just got so tired of it. I was like, are you kidding me? Because, you know, I was willing to spend the money to get, like, the stuff. And then it's just like they kept adding things in which you got to pay for this now as well. It's like, you're basically started making it so that anyone that's paid money before this point is locked out of what's going to effectively be, like, all future gameplay. I mean, that's what they started doing. It's just like... And I was just like, I don't mind spending money on a game if I like the game to get... Especially if it says unlock full game. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Well, I'll do that. And then it doesn't. Because, oh, this is also behind a paywall, and this is behind a paywall, and this is behind a paywall. It's just like after a certain point, just like... It's just no point. Anyway. That's the only reason, because I'm just like... I was like... I just couldn't stand it anymore. And like I said, I didn't mind spending the money. I really didn't. It's just when it got to a certain point, I'm like... I had spent like $15, and it's like, oh, no, you still have not got the full game. In any way, shape, or form. It's like, yeah, okay, great. You might think you do, but you don't. Anyway, like I said, overall, it's fine. I just... yeah, I won't give them more money. I mean, here's the thing. For years, part of why I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and like spend the money was because it had been the same for so long. And the only thing that was like extra was you could have like God mode for BitLife. I was like, you know what? Considering that's basically it, that's fine. And a few other. It's just, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's the thing is, I just never went back. I'm like, yeah, I could, but it's just not worth it. In the end, to do that. But yeah, no. No, that's fine. No, I get it. I do get that. Like, doing two things at once. Heck. If I had the ability to, I'd probably be working on my stuff. So that's fine. But yeah, no. Like I said, I didn't even mind. I just... yeah. It's the moment where it gets to... Alright, yeah. Other than that, like I said, normally I end up doing free-to-play just because I'm like... It's not always worth it. You guys get in here. Get over here. Welcome back, Boot Bomb. It's a pleasure having you back. Yeah. No, you do not get to do that. You're in time to watch me try and fight with a villager over... You're not the right one. You! No! Over. Go work. Thank you. Villagers can be so frustrating sometimes. Alright, Alright, and then we do this again. Because I need so much. And we do that. Because I'm going to be switching to iron that's enchanted. Huzzah. But it's more expensive too, so... yeah. You? Oh wait. I just switch what I'm healing here, man. Yeah, give me that. That sweet, goodness. That is, sticks for emeralds. And again, I know I could zombie fight them, but, you know... One sec. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that's 5 drinks. Okie dokie. And, and 5. Oh yeah, and of course today I've got my beer. So I did that one because you can enjoy me go bleh. There we go. Thank you. That's fine. That's good for you. I'm glad to hear that. You got another spell out of his book. That's grand. Sorry. It just had to... I mean, it's my choice, like I've said before. Alrighty. Here, so you can enjoy me making nasty noises. Blech. Yuck. As I've said, I don't care for beer. I mean, it's okay, but yeah. Nah, I don't think I can do that. Besides, having the amount of alcohol in here would not be very, because I'm letting him enjoy me make a very funny noise, and then I'm going to take a sip of something else. Plus, beer can be hydrating, actually, a little bit. Not... It is a drink that will, because the alcohol is not good for you, but it does have electrolytes, which are good for you. And I'm drinking water after the fact. For the hydration factor. Which thing should I drink? Boot bomb. What should I sip? I know Mr. Fairley wanted me to drink beer, but what do you want me to drink? I'm gonna drink my orange drink. If you don't specify. Alright. Drink, please. I don't have a lot of I don't really have any enemies, though, do I? I don't think I do. Also, my drink choices... Alrighty, I had some... You know what? I'm gonna drink my water. It isn't having any orange in it. Just a little bit cherry. Cherry water. Or flavored sparkling water, specifically. It's actually pretty good. And it is, at the end of the day, actually water. And I think a little essential... Potentially a little essential oil. But that's, yeah. Alright, we're gonna get through this little bit here. Honestly, I'm hoping I'm gonna be done at least... Yeah, I don't think I have any. I've never... I mean, I'm gonna be honest, for the most part, I just... I don't even, like... Yeah, no, I mean, I think the closest I've ever had to an enemy, I guess, was one of my 6th grade teachers. But I successfully bested them in the end. Overall, though, no, not really, no, I don't have enemies. You can't really drink electronic enemies' blood, now can ya? So yeah, the closest I've got is cherry flavored water. If you say so. You know, at least I'm almost done with this, right? Well, this part of this. And then I just gotta dig down even farther, and finally, at that point, I'm gonna have the ability to build up a mob farm, an XP farm. And then, I think somewhere else in the city I'm gonna need a creeper farm. But I'll have to go pick an area that's, farther out. And potentially, how do I put this? I don't think Multiseer is an enemy. No. Like I said, I'm not... I don't care that much. I mean, I think that's my biggest issue. Maybe. Like, either I, successfully get my revenge, like, pretty immediately, or I just decide I don't care. Alrighty, then I'm just gonna call you Mope. I try to pick the name, and if I'm not given another name specifically, I just try to stick with the actual username. And then sometimes I forget and still just read it out. Although, it's mostly because I forget names. I'm bad with names. Sorry, then I'll just try to remember to call you Malt. Alrighty. Like I said, though, I am. I can remember someone's face. That's easy. Their name, not so much. And if I do remember their name, they're less likely to remember my name. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm a pretty chill person, and I tend to forgive people. Probably too forgiving, but you know, I mean, that's just how I am. And I do have examples of being too forgiving. Ironically. Well, not ironically, but I am aware that, yeah. There are those that have viewed that I am that way. But yeah, no. I think the most... Hey, as I've said before, I prefer to be able to have a conversation. Honestly, because, you know, opinions are important. I have no idea. As I've said, my only rules are don't get me banned from Twitch, be relatively civil. I mean, I'm not even going to go with respective. I'm just going to go with civil. And, I don't know. Nothing that I would think of as, bannable. But as I said, I mostly am just like, just don't get me banned. It's like 90% of my rules. As far as Twitch goes. Again, I mean, think of it like this. I have never kicked Mr. Failure. Boot. I think you could get a pretty good idea of how pretty chill I am about most things, as far as chat goes. And I do think that exactly. Because the fact is, I know that for the most part, it's just trolliness, or it's just having a different opinion. In all honesty, I find it's like the fact is, I'm left with it's like if they are just trying to, if it is someone who's just trying to like not get me banned again. Like I said, that's where the line draws, or trying to, or being extremely rude. Like I said, you gotta be civil. That's the only other thing. Relatively civil. I mean, I don't even like say civil. It's just like. And specifically to other people in chat. Like, I don't care if you say something to me, because it's gonna be like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. See, that's why the civil thing is important. Be civil with the other chatters is more than anything, or be respectable. Yeah. Like I said, I don't mind if you say something to me, because nothing you can say will ever hit me too badly. Because, well, I don't pull the story out very often, but it's been many, many years, so, you know, but, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. What I was going to say is, like, many years ago, I was in elementary school, so it's not, like, any times recent at all, but I think, honestly, that's where I was definitively a very bullied kid. Where, no, less than that, but basically, like, where people would literally walk around the room to avoid me, kind of thing, okay? This isn't, like, cute, or, like, mini, like, words or anything. It was like literally they would walk around the room to avoid being touched by me, and the teacher let it happen and in fact encouraged it. Honestly, I think just about anything other than that. I like at that point, it's just like it's fine. Like I said, it was many many years ago, and then my mom threatened to sue the school. Oh yeah, teacher totally encouraged it. But it's been many years. I'm fine at this point. Teacher in question was not allowed to teach. It was very severely punished after that fact. When think of mom threatened to sue kind of thing. And so it was dealt with. But and at that point, like after that point, it's like anything, I get nervous. Got nervous for a pretty long time, but other than that, like, yeah, no, I mean, I would say mostly because things like that, honestly, you gotta remember, I am a kid with I was the kid with Asperger's. I was the weird kid with all the issues. So yeah, I've worked hard to be able to like talk to other people and stuff. So honestly, though, that's where I really do go with. It's like words are nothing in reality to me. It might hurt a little bit, but overall, there's nothing that can stick in that sense, in that way, that did to me. And so, like I said, I'm pretty okay with most things. Fair enough. But see, like I said, that's where I go. Say what you want. It's not gonna like. I mean, that's one of the biggest things I've learned over the years. Is it's like as I've said, if you encourage that behavior by doing what they want you to do, it's just gonna keep going. Or instead, you can just ignore them or talk to them. Because, like I said, discussion's important too. So I do feel that discussing is important. As I said, that's one of those things where it's like, I at this point, heck, by many years later, I was in the same class as them, or some of them, and I just decided I just didn't care, and I just wasn't gonna hold it. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Pretty much every kid in that class was not allowed to be in the same class as me until like literally the next year, kind of thing, or many years later, because I was on record. Yeah. But no, like I think the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and it was a complete accident, and I do know that it was an accident. The person in question, I think even to this day, does not believe it happened. Or that was what happened exactly, but, my hand got slammed in a door, and it broke my wrist on the growth plate. That's another thing that's happened. Again, it was extremely unintentional. And I do get that. But, yeah, no, I know that I've had people in my life who are like, maybe you shouldn't forgive that person. And I'm like, but they did not know. Like I said, they do not believe that happened. Like that. Because they did not see my hand in the door. And they were just kicking it shut. And thinking, haha, this is being very funny and silly. But to be honest, though, for me, I was like, hey, I got a gym class. Although I wasn't happy because I still had to play violin with my hand like that, but yeah, it was like, I got a gym class. To some extent. And instead I got to do drama, which I liked. Fair enough. Honestly, it's like the only injury I've ever gotten that was ever inflicted by another person. Most of my injuries, as stated, have been self punishments, if you will. Such as, I don't remember what exactly I did, because apparently it was so traumatizing because my arm broke so badly, but I've done that. Fell off the playground, broken arm. Things like that. I mean, I've broken plenty of bones. It just, that was the only thing that was like, anybody else was involved. Probably. Like I said, I overall was like, you know what, they still don't. I guarantee it, to this day. If they were asked about the incident, they'd be like, their hand wasn't there. You know, like the next day I came in a cast. In all honesty, it was more the school's fault than the individuals. Because they didn't send me home. They just left me at the school, basically. Until my mom found out. And, yeah. More things happened. And, you know, then after that point, they were so concerned if I had a stomachache there, they'd call her. Even when I said I was fine. Yeah. Things that happened. Never made it to, like, being in the news or anything, but, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, no. Honestly, I think that's the biggest thing to me, is I'm just like, I just don't... I don't know. I just... That's true. My mom, I don't know. I think from what you've described as happening to you, Boopum, I think you've had worse things happen. Considering, as you've said, you cannot play your piano anymore. I feel like that's, I believe the, wall in question, you said it was a car accident? Boopum, are you gonna leave that part out of that? At least that's what you told me. Yeah, that is an important part, exactly. I feel like that's a little important to be, because I'm gonna be honest. You don't count. I see. I don't know. I feel like that's very countable. Point being, I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like that is quite a bit worse than stupidly falling off a playground or being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I just don't like leaving it out. I'm gonna be honest. Plus, I'll probably use it for something later. If nothing else, I have villagers. And remember, I'm going to be building a city here. I should start cooking it. I just haven't yet. Plus, I can use it in other things. Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone, exactly. I heard something. I'm gonna move away just in case. I think it was just the wandering trader again, but I don't trust. Considering I don't understand why. Like, I'm glad to hear that. But the fact of the matter is, I will go here and say, yeah, the wandering trader. I was never in a place where there was a potential that I could never actually play again. My instrument. Give me a second. I need to check on Kitty. He's sleeping, but I want to make sure he's doing Sorry, because he is in here tonight. My little cutie pie, but he's not feeling too great. So I'm just checking on him. My little king. By the way, my cat's the cat that's in my starting soon screen. I don't think you've seen it, but that's what it. But if you have, that's who he is. My poor little baby. He's not feeling great. Although if he was feeling great, I would not be as happy to have him in here. Anyway, but yeah, no, I like I said, I do feel like it's important to note that it's like. Again, I feel like that's pretty bad, Bootbone. Or Boot, rather. It's just, yeah, horrible things. I think the real answer is to say all horrible things have happened to each and every one of us. The fact of the matter is, words cannot even remotely, like, hold up to that. Let's be real. Because real life pain, especially, I'm going to be honest, from strangers on the internet. And yeah, no, as I've said, I do feel, other than that, the discussion's important, because I don't want to be in an echo chamber. I'm going to be honest. Of just like, oh yeah, you're totally right, kind of thing. That would be boring. Exactly. I mean, that's where I go with it. He tries to downplay it, and it's like, dude. Yep. Honestly, it's like I said, that's where I really go with it. And if that means there's going to be some people who troll, okie dokie. I mean, they deserve their opinion too. But we will discuss it here. You don't get to just be like, trying to... The real answer is, it's like, if you're going to say something, be prepared to talk about it. Oh, the joke landed. I got it. I was also finishing my point. I kind of... Again, unfortunate Aspie tick. I have to finish what I'm saying, whether or not you want to hear it. I'm going to be honest. And, I mean, I'm not going to pretend it's a good guy. It's the kind of thing where I look at... dude. Any way. Yeah. I honestly... And yes, I know it's technically a bit of an echo chamber because I'm talking to effectively, as far as anyone who watches after the fact is concerned, nobody. I don't mind. I feel like I need to make a point. I am a huge fan of Undertale, the game, and Deltarune, okay? I just don't try to make a big deal of it because I know there's a lot of people who don't care for that. I like the game a lot, though. I loved the jokes. So I feel like you need to understand, I'm fine with dumb jokes. Okay? I loved the jokes. So, do not worry. Yes, you can stay. I mean, I just haven't, as I've said before, like, part of where I'm hoping that eventually Chapter 3 comes out of Deltarune. I want to play, and I'll probably play it all the way through at that point in the game. But yeah, no, I like the games. Okie dokie. That's fine. Just, well, I know a little bit of the... I've tried to be clear about this. Well, I know some D&D stuff. I don't know everything, so if it does go over my head, please understand. Mostly I get it. I do get it. I just... Not always. I see. Fair enough. That's pretty fair. Like I said, though, anything here is pretty okay. I do feel like I need to be clear on that, I guess. I really don't mind dumb jokes. It's how it goes. I don't know. There's people who are like, they don't like the dumber jokes and all that, but to me, I think it's important to enjoy a dumb joke. That's a good question, actually. I'm sorry. I know it's meant to be a joke, but it's actually an interesting question. Yeah. I'm glad. As I've said many times before as well, though, I am through and through a Florida girl, so expect some chillness, because yeah. The fact is, gotta remember, we lived through gators, hurricanes, brain-eating amoebas, different types of snakes, including water moccasins and cobras, or cottonmouths. And let's see, what else have we got here? I mean, I'm not that far down, but the lionfish and the down below. Ah, yes. I love puns. So yes, that's a good one. The only thing I'm not good at is actually coming up with jokes myself. I acknowledge I'm pretty bad at it, actually. But yeah, no, I do enjoy myself a good joke. I mean, it's like, in what time? Interesting question, because I'm sitting. You get the punchline though. But yeah, no. I hate to say it, some of yours are like, probably going to be more like, I'm going to be like, from a philosophical point of view, like, that is a good question though. That's good. That's pretty nifty. Are you, matey? Like that? That sounds like a lot of fun. See, and this is the kind of thing where I'm like, yeah, that's a good set of AI. I know this conversation was from yesterday. You were probably already gone. But I mean, yeah. Sounds like fun, though. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. I'm sure they also mentioned Skittles and the like, or yeah, actually, Skittles is actually a thing. How many cows are too many cows? How many? That sounds like a lot of fun. Like I said, I do like the idea of that. That sounds like a lot of fun. But yeah, no, like I said, that actually goes in with the whole thing I was saying like last stream with the. There's things that are good with AI and things that are maybe not. But we need to focus on praising the good things instead of just focusing on the bad. Because otherwise, the bad people win, and that VTuber would be gone, which would be sad because it sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, I think I've had that pop up on my feed. I just don't. I gotta be honest. I don't typically click on VTuber stuff because I get worried it's gonna just do me more and more because I'm like. But yeah, yep, that has definitely shown up on my feed. I gotta be honest. I don't click on VTubers usually, not because I don't enjoy it. It's just it's like I like my feed to remain how I what I watch. Because I'm one of those weirdos that watches a lot of Minecraft videos and stuff, so, you know. Well, I'm not a weirdo, but... And then my feed will get full of it, and then I have to go watch my other stuff that I watch, because I'm like, hey. Why? I'm listening. Why are dwarves good stone workers? I'm listening. I think I know the answer, but I want to hear it. But yeah. No, I would do that, yeah. I just... Like I said, my biggest issue was, like I said, literally, I watch one VTuber, it fills my feed with VTubers. Unlike any other thing I watch. They take nothing for granted, or take anything. Yeah, they never take anything for, yeah, beautiful. Lovely. Great. You know. So yeah, I would check it out. But yeah, I would do it in incognito mode, not because That's cool. Like I said, I don't mind watching them, it's like... I watched one Iron Mouse clip, and then that was all my feed was, kind of thing, like that. Several other things as well, where I'm like, oh, that could be interesting to watch, and then I'm like... Because, I mean... like I said, I don't mind watching, I gotta do it in incognito mode. So it'll be like, but my feed was decently perfect, even though also because yeah. But, yeah, no, let me see. Things I watch. Just to get an idea of me. I don't know, my own. Honestly, I think, like, the kind of thing, like, things I watch, you would never guess from what I play, do. Same with my music. Honestly. I think something's on the porch. Probably a cat or a... No, I probably would check it out, but like I said, I probably would do it, yeah, incognito mode, because it just... It's about time for all the FNAF theories to come out, and I love watching all the stupid FNAF theories, I'm gonna be honest. Well, not stupid, because they're enjoyable, but, like, you know, I'm gonna be honest, it'd be like, I can't. So see, like, that's the thing you probably, because I wouldn't play FNAF, mostly because I don't think I'd have the reactions people would want me to have. But, like, that's how I will probably watch it incognito. I'll give it a view. I will look. Yeah. I can't have my feet filled. I'll check it out. Currently. I think it's so frustrating. Although, I would probably still try to like it, or go back and like if I... yeah, no. Sorry. It's probably silly that I like FNAF theories. Even though I don't necessarily like the game. I mean, I think the game's okay, but... it's not the kind of game I would play and enjoy. Thank you. Man, no, I am... I honestly, like, I enjoy theory stuff, because... Not game theory, though, because... I think more often than not, it's like, it could be the most... Exactly. Lore is always fascinating to me about a game. Especially if I, like... Fair enough. But, like I've said, I don't necessarily want to get into... Like, I'm not as into playing the games necessarily, but it's like, I'll watch someone else do a playthrough, just so I'll understand, and then I will watch the theories and stuff. But... Like I said, I don't think I could give the reactions, especially, that's why I don't stream them. I've been pretty clear that's the only reason I don't do horror games, is that I think I'd have the wrong, like... No, that's fair. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how that goes. But as I said, I enjoy watching horror games and stuff to some extent, but I don't get scared, kind of thing. And considering that's usually what either someone's watching the stream slash whatever for, or just playing for, I don't. That's fair. That's probably true. I mean, you know what? That's what Haya likes about me when I was playing West of Loathing. It wasn't a horror game, but where it's like the most wacky thing happens, and I'm just talking like this and reading. Fair enough. Yeah, I will agree. Horror games definitely have oftentimes will have some very interesting stories. That is what I like about them. I just, yeah, I don't. I just find them a little boring to play. Like a horror movie. Nice. Fair enough. You mean, yeah, that's true. It is enjoyable to watch someone that does that, but yeah. Yeah, that's true. Horror games tend to be wacky. See, and that's the kind of game I said I don't care to play. Yep. Uh, like I said, though, I don't mind. I definitely, yeah. And I guess it is true, like you said, with being disinterested, because, like I said, uh, yeah, those could. I have seen some of those that seem like they're interesting. For the most part, like I've said, I play games. I have occasionally I'll buy a game. Like I'm planning on Monday to play Shadows Over Loathing. I finally got it, the Steam money for it. Yeah, there's some really cute ones. I do agree. I kind of want to play that one. No, I do agree with that. I don't. I'm not disagreeing. I have seen. I meant I just haven't put on the. I just very rarely get them or go through and look for them, kind of thing. Mostly because I play so many games. Come on and load. It's night. But honestly, that was part of why I picked Minecraft, because I actually do kind of get a little scared of the mobs and stuff. Because, well, it's unintentional horror. So I wanted to play Subnautica on the channel at some point, but honestly, no, I don't mind playing some horror game. You just gotta have a decent decent suggestion is not the right word, because I'd play it either way, but like if you have like one specific. And like I said, I know Shadows Over Loathing is not a horror game, but you know, I enjoy it. All right, I could check out those at some point. I don't think I've ever watched a playthrough, so they're genuine reaction. At some point, I would have no problem checking them out. The only thing I ask is that there's not too much gore. Not because it's not scary. Gore is not scary. It's just ill. I get ill. But that's it, honestly. I mean, but yeah, no, I'd check them out at some point. And like I said, I don't mind playing them. I just like, I do check the whole just. I like to make it. I like to check in advance, because it's like I'm like, if you want me to have scared reactions, I'm not gonna do that. Honestly, even if I do get jump scared or whatever, I don't really react with screams or anything. So you wouldn't even know anyway. I just talk normal. So yeah. I will say that. Mostly because I know myself. But no, I'll check those out. They seem like they could be fun. And yeah, no, I do need more games on the channel, because I've only been playing Minecraft and Zelda for a while, and I'm sure that gets a little boring to only have the same content. Honestly, mostly because I don't rage quit like my sister does. Yeah. Sure. That's the point. I would probably do that. I mean, like I said, I have so many things I need to try and figure out as well. Like, at some point, I want to do a modded series on Minecraft. And there's, I know you probably haven't specifically, but there's certain mods I've thought about doing, but I have to look into how to do them and da 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 da. But you know, I research is my thing. That's how my siblings look at it. Typically, I'm pretty good at finding things. Or researching things, as long as I know where to start. Sometimes even when I don't. But no, I'll look into it. And, oh, ow. Me being stupid. I think, what else? I don't know, like I said, I am trying to add more games. That's why I'm going to be doing the Shadows over Loathing. I know you probably don't care. It's different. And yeah, no. But, yeah, no, sure. That sounds like fun. The irony is, if you're looking for someone who will react, that is my sister. We're very much opposites in how we do very many things. I don't know why, though. She'll rage quit. I'll just keep going, even if I want to rage quit. The whole game. You want except for one thing. Well, not my reaction, but just there's only one thing she doesn't overreact with, but it's not because she's not terrified. Let me see. How close am I to getting down there? But yeah, like I said, I'm totally willing to look into that. Oh, after the stream. Where did you come from? Give me your string. Give me your string. You will give me that string. Yes. More string. Ow. Oh, the string for me. Not really, but a little bit of string for me. I bet he's from down there. You know, this is one of those games where I'm like, I really wish you could throw a torch down, and this is where like modded would probably be great to me. Toss down a torch, and then it would be just lit up. Ah, the dream. Alright. He did drop something. He dropped his bow. No, he didn't drop his bow. Alright, we're gonna try and start going down a little bit. There we go. Also, we're gonna keep an eye on the time because we don't want to, Yes. We don't want to die once we leave. Dude, stop moving. Stop moving. Yeah. Shoot that guy. I don't think there's anybody else other than, does he actually see me, or does he just think he sees me? Also, I think more mobs are spawning. Great. Is that even possible? I mean, I know it's possible technically, but... yeah. Creeper. You can't get up here, though. Is there anybody down here? I should light up the area. I should also eat. Alright, dude. Oh, wait, somebody did drop their bow. Awesome. You know what? I'm gonna go find out about that bow. Also, we're gonna light up the area. Because we don't want to keep having mobs down here. Alrighty, I think I picked up his bow. I need to run back up in a second, but you know what? We're gonna just go over here. And over here. Yeah, that's new. It's been, 2 years? Since that got introduced? So yeah, it's pretty new. Well, yeah, no, that's why I'm saying. Remember, this is a fully vanilla series, so yes, it's new. I don't even have mods to do things like, I don't even know if it's possible to have auto mods. But, you know what? We're going to quickly toss this down. What's on it? Ooh, I could add that to my bow. And I'll go over there a second. Alright. We're going to do lights here, because, you know, zombies have spawned in dark spots. And over here, let's just, you know... yeah, we'll come back. So... there we go. I'm going to keep lighting up as I go up, just to be certain. Make sure there's nothing over here, and just go up now. But yeah, no, they're fairly new at this point, but yeah, no, it's a fair ask. Like, even if you were new. Heck, I mean, considering this allows you to light up so much more area now. Oh yeah, it's getting to be night. We gotta get back up. We gotta get back up. This way. Luckily I have my trusty bow. On me. Woot! Sheesh. Oh, there's mobs. Okay, I'm gonna run for it. I'm gonna run for it. Ta-da! I made it! I know they're gonna go after me, but you know what? It's fine. It's day now. We're just gonna move away from them and, Actually, potentially shoot them. Yeah, shoot you. Hey, you had a potato. Yep. That's how that works. Hoot. I should have gotten out my... What? I just have to make sure I hit them. If that's what you meant. Yeah. Luckily there wasn't too much. I mean, you know. But now we have a new area and we have bows to combine. I should give it a name too. Although, I know eventually I'm not going to be able to name it, but... Or eventually I'm not going to be able to do anything with my bow, but... I'm going to take this and add it to the bow in question. I don't think there's too much else to add. Like, power 4 for mine, and then you have the power 3. It might be able to do something. Flame bow. You know, flame bow's good. I could set things on fire from afar. Well, not, like, the areas, but, you know. But, yeah, no, ironically, I would agree it definitely feels modded. With how much has been added to some extent. If you haven't played in a very long time. I mean, think about it. The fact that villages, now you have to trade with villagers and you can actually change their trades. I heard a zombie, but we're going to pretend we didn't hear a zombie. Yeah. I mean, we got cherry blossom trees. Now. Hey, coffee. Let's combine our bows, and you know what? Let's give them a name. Let's see. It's 21. That's exactly the same amount. 15. Yeah. Okay. You know what? That's not bad though. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things. Heck, going in the water. Alright, so what are we gonna name this? I'm thinking... Creeper. No. I'm gonna have to make a new bow at some point, but for now, this is gonna be... Bow. No. Skelly Death. It's the Skeledeath. What do you think? Yeah. That's what I use it for mostly. Yes. There's Skeledeath. You like it? Thank you. Skeledeath will live for a little bit longer. Honestly, you know what? We could take a quick break to go looking in caves for things if you wanted. Mostly my death, but... You like it, a skeleton? Yes. Yes. Alright. Let's do something different, because this is just... I'm gonna keep going on this. I have to get it done at some point. But yeah, no, I do agree. It's crazy to, like, if you don't know what's new, to be just like me. Heck, some of the things even feel like it's modded. Like, they added a new pot. Can you put anything in the pot? Nope. What's it for? Just decorational purposes. And, I mean, that's real. That's not, fake. I kind of wish it was. Let's see. Let's stop the stuff that, I'll get more, obviously, but, you know, we're just gonna... we'll put this in here for now as well. Heck, I mean... There's adorable creatures now you can sometimes find underground that will hunt undead water mobs for you if you keep them in a bucket. I mean... Yeah. Heck, there's chittering blue creatures that, can help you gather things now. I mean, if you really think about it, it really has changed a whole lot. Description-wise. And do the chittering blue things really help you? Debatable. I'm gonna put that up there because you never know. Something might spawn. Probably not, but you never know. Yeah, we go over here. Boop, 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 boop. Over, down, over, down, up. Let's just go down over here. You know what? I'm gonna collect some of these because I do like how they look. Yeah. And mark it. Let's see. So is there anything down here? I think the biggest issue though with the updates is that so many of the items in question are kind of useless. They're added, but I really do wish there was more real uses to them, not just you can build, or I mean, building's not bad actually. I like building, but I guess even if it is just build, you can actually build and stuff. Oh, I hear some things. Yeah, I hear some things. Dude. Hey, that actually did pretty good, didn't it? Anything down there, or is it just dripstone? I think it's just dripstone for now. Gotta go up first. But as I've said, but I really do kind of somewhat wish that they would have more themed updates again. But like actually themed, not whatever 1.19 was. And yeah. Let's see. I think I got everything in there. Make sure. Yeah. Alrighty. But yeah, honestly, I get why they switched because 1.19 was so not the update. It's the supposed thing, but at the same time, it's like I did like the idea that yeah, I don't know. I think a themed update is still acceptable to some extent, even if you don't wanna. Huh. Okay, this was fine. Alright, we'll do it there. Destroy that one. But still, it's fine overall though. I like the game. I don't know. Oh, I hear things. Oh, I hear a creeper. Creeper's coming. Also, it's getting to be night again. Okay. I should have brought my bed down here, but I didn't. Right. But you know what? I'm slowly getting it all cleared out, you know? Honestly, I kind of wish I could get lower faster. So here, no, that's where I came from. Yeah. Or maybe it's not from here. What's this? Oh, I clearly have been there. No. It's this. Okay. I am lost. Feel free to laugh. Wait, did it close on me? No, that's lava. What? The heck? Oh wait, no, it is this way, okay. That was weird. No, I can't do that. Alright, yeah, I need to go sleep. Okay, I'm lost. Just a wee bit. I see. I think. Seriously, where am I? Oh, I get it. Okay, I need to go this way. Yeah, okay. I got it. Alright, I need to go over here so that I can go up. And then up. Yeah. I found my way. That's interesting. Oh, soup layer. That sounds very interesting, I think. Alright, I need to be ready for monsters, and I kind of am. Just not really. Yeah, you hit me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know what? We go this way. Yeah, I'm about to die. Okay. That's fine. Oh, but my bed. Crap. I'm by my bed, but there's a creeper over here. I need to get away from the creeper. Mm-hmm. That's fine. We can handle this. Yeah, that's fine. I will live till morning at least. I don't know what I'm going to do beyond that point, but I will live. Alright, we go over here. Over here, I was down too long. Up, up, up. I don't know why they're not forming here. Is it because it has to have a certain amount of space? I don't know, but I'm fine with it. Or is it just because I haven't been over here in a little while? I could do this. I can make it. I can get myself back in the morning. Yeah, you do your jobs. Whew, I made it. Yes. Alright, sunshine. Do I have anything that I can just eat? You know, I have apples. Apples are good. Alright. We keep running, we keep doing, we keep going. We ignore all the monsters that'll burn in the sun or disappear as soon as you're gone. We ignore that guy because that guy is, Oh, hey, there's a bone. I wonder what killed him. Dude, you should be okay with me because it's day. We go out the far away. Notice how there's no monsters here. Woo. You know, I don't know if it's very exciting to watch me just run. Let them hand me my butt and then just go. I guess there is a guy down here. I guess he must have picked up my stuff. But he didn't get my sword. Yeah. Dude, you don't even have anything good. You just have my stuff. Yeah, give me my stuff back. Yeah, running is a strategy. That is true. I'm just saying. I mean... overall. Although I think that wasn't actually the helmet that I was using. Let's see. Is it? No. This is the helmet I'm using. He just... required. There. That's better. All my stuff is picked up. Let me eat my food that's good food. I'll fix my inventory someday. Not right now, though. But dump my stuff. You know what? I need to take my bed with me, honestly, when I'm on these excursions. I just don't. Let's just put all this in here. I'll take a nice little break from, hunting, killing, slash killing mobs. Because, you know, that was a lot of fun, but... oh, I'm still carrying bones. But bones can go... wait, no, I removed bones. That's right. Elsewhere. Alright, let's go back from our taking our little break to, what we were doing. I don't know. I'm just kind of moving them over here. But no, I mean, it was fun. It was good. I just need to remember that I'm crap fighting things, so I need to go out when it's still day. Not that I will. Let's gather some more coal, I guess. Also, just to heal up the pickaxe a little bit. Honestly, I do at some point, I think, need to, probably... how do I put this? I honestly, I do need to clear out all the caves and stuff anyway, but I need to just remember to start taking my bed. Because sure as heck it ain't helping me with it not here. Rather not down there when it's like night. Or I just need to get low enough that while I'm not far down, it doesn't matter. Because mobs don't spawn up here, really, in the same way. I mean, they kind of do, I think, but not really. Low and far. Kind of like my deep slate mine over at my main base. Watching fog. Alright. Oh. Ignore that. Let's see. Honestly, I should start cooking the stone some too, I think. I just haven't. But I know I should. Honestly, I should start working on a couple things. But yeah, I do. I don't know. I do want to clear out more. Like I said, it's just boring. And I'm like, I could go down into the caves and just see what I could find there. And then I'm like, no, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. So it's just a cycle. And I also know if I had just stuck with it, I'd probably be done. Because there's just not that much to it. Maybe what I need to do is I need to cook up some iron so I can start making a better smelting system. And yeah, that's what I really should do. After all, there's no reason why not. And I live in the mountains, so there's plenty of iron and there's plenty of coal. There really and truly is. And I would actually be starting to get this done if I was to do that. Alrighty, that's another batch. But hey, we're down to almost only 2 levels before we're at this level. And then this level, I only have, let's see, how many, from this level, I only need to do, I think, 4 or 5 levels. It's great. So let me start grabbing some iron. Or more iron, I guess. You know, that's what I do in the cave. I need to gather up all the iron I need and then just come back up here. And then do more and do more and do more and do more until finally I actually have what I need. There we go. I think I ran out of, yeah, I need a new, I just realized my food's not in my hotbar. You know, I just switched it for my sword. No. How do I click the wrong thing every time? Honestly, the only other thing I really need to do is just kind of... Alright. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather up a ton of iron. I'm not going to use all of it to make a better smelting system. It still won't be the best. It won't necessarily even be very good, but it will be more... The word is efficient. Once I start doing it. I do have a little bit of iron cooked up, but... Do I have any uncooked iron in here? Nope. Because there's a way to make it more efficient. Let's be real. Totally vanilla. I mean, I should probably also just go down at some point and go gather up all that lava that I found. Because that would be even better, but I need to do other things at first before that can be a valid. So what time is it? Oh, no wait, I can't do that yet. I need to go back to bed. I swear, it just hit day. But just to add more efficiency to it. Yeah, exactly. It's like you gotta sleep again. It's like, but it just doesn't stop. You know, that's the other thing I should do is I should start smelting up more, or not smelting. I should be crafting up more stoves. Also, I just remembered if I had let myself, or if I had accidentally died up top, I would have. That would not have been pleasant. But I should make more ovens, furnaces, I guess. And then I can make, like, it'll be the inside of a building. But it'll be, yeah, easy big. That's true. But then what I would do is I'd have a smelting setup. It wouldn't be great at first, obviously, but I hope to eventually make a good setup. I just haven't yet. But first I need iron. And I have iron, but that iron has uses already planned for them to some extent. But yeah, I don't deny that it does feel tempting. Right. So, since... Also, is there any up here? No. Since I can watch the time really quickly... Ow! I mean, I could get back up. But I don't need to, because we're down here, and this is what we're looking for iron. Just a little bit. Also making sure no mobs spawn. I don't think they will have, because... Well... Pretty careful. Also, I need to get out lights. Because... I'm not done. Huh, I honestly thought this would be... bigger. At some point, I am gonna actually brave the, how do I put it? The mine shaft that's below me somewhere. I know it's somewhere down below, but I don't know where. Oh, lovely. Oh, and I'm not wearing my shield. Let's go this way first. Let's go this way. Oh, hey, cool. Not that it's specifically, but it's just like... It's quite far off. Or... It's quite unexpected that there's a little area with water down here. Or leads out into the water. That's pretty cool. Good way to rebrand the area. I hear more lava. At some point, I do need to do more with the lava. Let me go back to a more lit zone and just kind of quickly, yeah. There we go. We're gonna just keep going, keep lighting. And this area is mostly okay, but... And this leads up. Honestly, it's nice to be able to find areas, whether it's just like an area I've already hooked into, or it's There's the lava I heard. Honestly, I mean, I think this is one of the bigger cave systems now that I'm looking at it. Right, that up there. Up the wrong way. We go. This is the way we came for the lava. What direction is it? It is through here, right? Yeah. There. That's an area lit up. That's an area lit up. But which way is back? This way. Yeah, I could see the thing. We could go this way. We could see down there. Oh, that's a ravine. That's not happening right now. But eventually it will. I just want to try to figure out all the different areas, where they lead and all that jazz. And I think that's good. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well this evening. Or, probably not evening necessarily for you, but you know, this evening for me. How are ya? I hope you're doing well. We get down here. Okay, cool. Hello, hello, though. Which way was the right way back? I don't know how I hear mobs that way. Yeah. Okay, this is the way back, I think. Or is this the way back? I think this is not the way back. I think that's the way, yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad that you're doing well, by the way. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus on this. Is it over here? Yeah, okay, cool. Found my way out. I just realized I kind of need to light things up a little bit. I'm gonna try to find some iron in here. Lighting up the area. That's what I'm doing. Just in case there's some ugly mobs that want to spawn in. Also, I'm about to run to my bed because, well, not quite yet. I still got a little time, but because of same exact reasoning. I actually went all the way down that way. But you know, gotta do that stuff to just get the area to actually look. I went the wrong way. I somehow spun myself in a circle. But you know, I'm just getting back up to the old, as long as I'm careful, I can actually get through. Let's take this. This is a prize. There we go. Let me get up here. Heh. We can go up here. But yeah, no, I'm just clearing out the area so that I can do things. Down there eventually, hopefully. Well, mostly just go mining. I mean, that's the real answer. Because it's part of the whole game, although I know I could do it an easier way. I just don't want to right now. Yeah, no, I know that. That's fine. I meant iron. I'm trying to get iron currently. And what I meant was I could get an easy iron farm started. I could look it up really quickly and do that. I know it. I just don't wanna. You know, actually I should just turn all this into moss. Get a hoe and just go to town. But yeah, no, I mean, that's the real answer. It's not that... Yeah, I know the lava. I'm gonna make a lava farm eventually too. I do need one because I'm having a. Fair enough. I mean, it's the I think it's the only reason they were willing to port the lava and cauldrons from Bedrock. Which, let's be real, is a cool feature. But you still can't do a lot of the other things you can do on Bedrock with the cauldrons. It's sad. Super sad. Also, I just realized I could just stick more things in here because I have more gunpowder up here. There we go. Actually, I have rotten flesh up there too. Let's remove that from there, and I think I put the string up there too, so. There. But yeah, no, it's, It is definitely interesting that they finally ported, basically that's why they finally ported the lava and cauldrons over to Java. Well, I say ported. Obviously, it's not really ported, but, you know, switched or added it to Java, even though it had been a thing for so long on Bedrock. Not the Java dripping down though. That is new. And that is nice. That's new. About that's also 2 years old now. And it's useful. I do agree. It's very interesting and it's very useful. Oh, you mean the warden? Yeah, I'm not going near the warden. The warden is, not as simple as you might think. I know there's people who can do it, and it's like, I don't understand these people, but I am not one of them. No, that's fair. Their whole point with the warden is they were making it basically as unkillable as they could. And that was literally it. The idea is it will kill you. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I'd have to hit the deep dark before that happens, which technically I have a decent chance of having happen just because of where I live, apparently, but I don't know, I haven't found anything. But I haven't gone very low down here, so yeah. I mean, here, living, not my, my main base. There's nothing down there. But, yeah, no, it's fine, honestly. I just don't go down there, and if I do, sneak. Coal. Yeah, I got coal. So much coal. Like I said, I need to, I actually need iron. Quite a bit of it, too. Because I need to make smelters. Or more efficient smelters. Not a super smelter. I have to do that later, but for now, just plain old smelter. Anyway, and yes, I know there's lava down there. I could go get it, but there's no point right now. Because I need iron for cauldrons. That isn't the iron I'm already going to use, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Yeah, see, there's more caves down here. I don't think there's any iron, though. Some of the iron I have currently, I want to use in yeah, super smelter. You know, you can smelt stuff really quick, or basically smelt stuff really, really quickly. You use rails and a cart and all kinds of things. Sorry, I guess it's a newer concept. I don't know how new. But, you know, just build faster, or just smell things faster to get things faster, all that jazz. It's just not that exciting. It's pretty blasé, honestly. Is there any iron over here to see really quickly? But I don't. Fair enough. I'm gonna be honest, I watch a lot of Minecraft stuff, so that's part of why I know. That this thing can exist. But it does take a lot of iron, and I haven't bothered to make an iron farm because I don't wanna currently. Mostly because it seems like more of a pain in the butt for the version on Java to do. Oh, the Bedrock one's not much more fun either. In fact, it's more annoying on Bedrock to make an iron farm. But, yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it's fair to not necessarily hard one. It's mostly just good for if you want to do things in bulk. You know, with villagers. Or maybe not. I guess not. Alright, so Bedrock or Java? They're different. And I know there's people with tutorials online, so, but either way, you basically use the villagers to get iron golems out the wazoo, and then you kill little iron golems. And then it gives you tons of iron. I think if you're looking for Java, I believe Waddle, YouTuber I watch, Waddles, has a pretty good iron farm. I haven't specifically watched it, but I know that's pretty good looking, I think. Yeah, that. You know, iron farm. Get all your iron. I watched Waddles to learn how to do a XP thing, but just because I was like, so what is different on Java and Bedrock? Everything! But now on Bedrock, it's more annoying because you can't use zombies to make it better. You have to, yeah, I'm just gonna take my bed with me and go sleep over there while I gather iron. Or more iron, because like I said, I'm not making one currently, and I don't... No, sadly there's not. I mean, technically if you're willing to kill piglins instead, I guess you could use that. A piglin trading farm. Or kill zombified piglins. To kill them, to get the gold so that you can trade with piglins. And piglins, one of the things that they can draw, or can trade with you, is iron nuggets. So there is that, I guess. But there's nothing without killing that I know of. It's just... yeah. Other than that, I mean, just get a fortune pick and then you'll get tons of iron pretty quickly. Just gotta find it. And I'm on it. I mean, there's plenty of ways to get it otherwise. You just get a... But for just plain old Java, I only know of iron killing and piglin trading. Although, I mean, if we don't care for gold, it's a great way to get rid of the pesky gold. And potentially get iron and other great things in return. It's kind of just how it works. Also, I need to, things I need. Looting sword. That's fair. But if you're on Bedrock, it is different, by the way. You have to basically make a square. It's like, I think 21 by 21. And you put a whole bunch of villagers in there, and then it uses the social system, and it'll spawn in tons of golems that way. That one doesn't require. It still requires the iron golems, but you don't like have to have. Or it's a lot more like pain in the butt to build if you're gonna do that kind of thing. But no, that's fair enough to know things. Because a lot of the different versions have definitely different things about them that are. Yeah. Hello, bee. Let's see, is there any iron up here? But if you're just looking for iron, or as you said, you don't currently have it, but if you start playing and you're just looking for iron, you can, if you can find, like, mountains, the amount of iron. That's fair. Like I said, I'm just... Oh, yeah. I suppose one thing to know that's different now is that the amount of iron you get out of a ore block is different. And more, fortune actually works now for iron. So you don't just have to have, finding a lot of iron, which you can with, mountains here. As you can see, I found some ore over there. So you don't actually have to hunt golems specifically to get iron. I guess to just explain. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, so, because instead of having the ore like this, you have it now as this. And watch, I have 30. I have 32. Yeah, that's 33, but... So, it is more worth it to just go hunting and... 39, 41. Yeah. I mean, you can see I'm gathering quite a bit. Because I mined like what, 5, and I went from 30 to 45. So you don't have to just do that. It's just I also like how the raw iron looks as a block. So yeah. Yeah, that's my real problem. But like I said, I don't really want to make an iron farm. So this is the method I gotta use currently. I do wish, you know, that's another great, if they're gonna just let villagers do anything anyway, they should have a redstone villager. Not saying that they actually should, but I'm just saying, with everything else that villagers can do, redstone components. Although I guess that would make the priest's one trade moot. Still. That'd be cool. Alright, I'm gonna go over there because there'll be more iron over there as well, potentially. Ow. I mean, I'm sure I could find some more over there, but... So how far down does this go? Not that far down. I hear skillings. Tons. I go up, but I also want to look down there and just see what's down there. Anyway, but I guess that's just it, to just kind of break it down a little bit. It's up to you. Yeah, that's a pretty... You gotta remember, after 1.18, the world is so much taller and so much lower. So you can get bigger drops like that. And even bigger than that. That's actually not that big a review. At least, I think it's not. But, as I've said, I'm more of a Bedrock player than a Java player. And I'm pretty sure, though, there's some pretty big ones, or much bigger ones of Java 2, though. Because you can go all the way down to the negative sometimes. Depending on how big the ravine is now. And, yeah, I mean, you know, that's nothing crazy. You can know the negatives, and it's not below the bottom of the world. Now the bottom of the world is like 60. Negative 60. And you can actually build up to 300 and something. So, you know, yeah, it's pretty cool. Of course, the world doesn't go that high and that low. It would be cool if it did, but I don't think it can. Due to the nature of the... They'll blame mobile, but mobile plays it pretty well. Honestly, it's less, if you want to hear a hot take, it's not as framey on my phone as on Java it gets sometimes. And I've done quite a bit with my world. I think my render distance is pretty equivalent. I'd have to check the current print. Because I pushed it. No, that's my controversial take, is it? Phone plays it better than Java. Often. Like, I've done so much more than I've done in this world than my phone world, and it plays better. But then, I mean, but it is buggier, so that's your other side of it. So I will acknowledge that part. Although I don't typically get too many bugs, but it can be buggier. And that's the thing that's not as good about Bedrock, but yeah, no. It is, in fact, you can't get to me. Alright, I just saw him down there. Crap. Nope. I'm sure it's quite fascinating. What'd the monkey do in Minecraft? I mean, though, to be fair, a monkey could play Minecraft. Honestly. And this is no shade of the game, it's just the game itself is very, I see. Did he beat the Ender Dragon? Ah. You mean, so, the phone version. Fair enough. But considering Bedrock on phone and the iPad is touchscreen, so that's not sure why they had to mod it, unless they specifically wanted the monkey to play Java. I'm gonna guess there were other mods, but I'm just saying. But you know, good on the monkey. I'm sure someday he'll succeed at beating the Ender Dragon. And then finding out that that's meh. And that most people don't. I believe it. Also, simplified is it's a relative term. Think of it like this. I mean, everywhere I go to, mobile is already extremely, that's why I'm just kind of like, I have a hard time believing that it's again, not because it's a bad thing. They made it on Rails. Well, I mean, at least he's trying, I guess. Probably not, actually. Probably like, I don't care. What is wrong with you humans? Trying to make me play this game. They're like, we will make the monkey play Minecraft. It's like, just let the monkey not play Minecraft. Sorry. I know that in reality that's probably not, but still, the monkey doesn't want to play. The monkey doesn't want to play. Oh dear. I hope that he at least did slightly better than the monkey, the person. I believe it. So how'd they oversimplify it? Did they do the Stardew Valley mobile way? Sorry, I play a lot of mobile games, so I typically, but where basically it's like if he's gonna hit something, it'll switch to the tool in question kind of thing. Do they do that? Kind of thing? That's fair. It's a farming simulator game in an 8-bit style in which the storyline is one day you basically get tired of working for the equivalent of Amazon, and then remember that your grandfather gave you an old farm. Fair enough. Well, that's good for him. I guess that proves that not even a monkey could play, or that rather than even a monkey could play it. Yeah, obviously, I guess not. Although, to be fair, since there's no real goals in, other than I guess you can go fight the Ender Dragon, monkeys technically play the game. So there is that. From what it sounds like, but yeah. Basically, though, Stardew's a fun game. I like playing Stardew, but nobody likes to watch me stream it, so I don't play it very often. I haven't played it in, I have no idea, actually, how long it's been since I played. But yeah, no, to go over to that a second. The storyline is pretty basic. You decide to go, you remember that your grandfather gave you a farm, and yeah. move away from the city and move on to the farm, find that it needs some fixing, and the town is kind of in trouble from the JoJo Mart, which is Amazon. And you get to slowly build up the your farm and stuff. Make it better and better and all that jazz. I just drop down. Ow. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's Amazon, basically. And, or rather, the game's version of Amazon. It's even got, its logo looks a little bit similar, which is how you can tell. But it's a market instead, basically. And they sell things cheaper. But, yeah. I mean, there's a few other things storyline-wise, but overall, I mean, yeah. You could get the basic gist from just that. And you could have things like cows and sheep and pigs and all that. But, no, so what I meant was the mobile version. Mostly because of how small the screen is for the mobile, not really, it's just, it's, some of the things that are done to make it more usable, and it actually is more useful there, is that, for example, if you're looking at stone and you have a pickaxe, it'll change to the pickaxe. If you're looking at wood, it'll change to the axe, and if you're looking at dirt, it'll change to the shovel, kind of thing, or hoe. Actually, no, it won't do that, unless it's like a specific dirt patch, but it's oversimplified for mobile because otherwise it's inconvenient to use, but I enjoy the game. I just I do play it on phone at this point because it's just easy to do. But yeah, it's pretty basic game, pretty easy gameplay. Nothing. Oh, it's supposed to be getting an update sometime soonish. Soonish, TM, as in like potentially the next 2 or 3 years. Which is surprising because the last update was supposed to be the last update. And yeah, it is a farming sim for the most part. In fact, that's basically what it is. The very small storyline is think Harvest Moon, but 8-bit. So in other words, think Harvest Moon. I think like the older Harvest Moon kind of games, but I mean, you can even basically marry one of the romanceable NPCs. It's a fun game overall, and it's exciting to play. That's fair. I mean, it's not a new game, but yeah, I get it. I think it's like over 6 years old at this point. But no, fair. It just finally had its mobile get updates. That was great. But yeah, it's a fun game. That has not I guess that the yeah. I don't know what else to say. Honestly, I like the game. It's fun. so on and so forth. But still fair. I mean, I honestly had not heard of it myself until I saw someone else play it, so it's fair. It's actually very fair not to know it. What to do. You know, I could just... I could... ridiculously bone meal. But I don't wanna. Although I really probably should. Just to clean things up a little bit more. You know what? I'm gonna do some bone meal and moss up top, because I'm tired of... I'm gonna finish going through this, but I'm kind of tired of... digging and having to do all sorts of different things. So we're just gonna go through the rest of this, and then we'll make hose. Maybe I should make mending. Is there a way to put... No, there's not. Nope. I mean, if you had scaffolding, maybe? Kinda, but... overall, no. No, there really isn't. There we go. Alright. By the way, there's a way to dig up blocks and not have to use a pickaxe. Alright. I'm gonna use one of the most amazing things. I need a hoe, though. Alright, you go sleep, too. Ultimately, I'll get more bone meal out of this than I use, so, you know, this will be great. This will be fun. There's a reason moss is used as a bone meal farm. To be fair, again, that was only added about 2 years ago. 2.5 now, I think. And as you said, you said you haven't played in a very long time, so yeah. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt there. Also, the thing that makes it even better, let's just do really quickly. Just show off how awesome this is. Let's do this, and we do. Take that as your tool of choice. That's fair. Whatever version you can, as long as you, if you remember your account details, you can still get your account. So, yeah. But that's the only thing that's kind of important now, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, for now we're gonna put the last of this in here, and I am gonna gather up the diorite because I like diorite. Oh, you never had a cat? Fair enough. I don't know what version you probably played. Probably Java, because most people play Java on PC. Plus, Bedrock only really became a thing, I think, after you stopped playing. So I'm gonna guess it was probably Java. From what you said, you stopped playing, at least. because it was around the same time. From what I know / remember. That's fine. Alrighty, I'm gonna probably finish up in a minute myself, but cool. Go get that sleep. Alright, let's put this in here. But, yeah, so I would guess, because it was around the time of the ocean update, I know that. But baby's waking up, so yeah, I do need to finish up. Are you awake? No? Okay. Sorry, my kitty cat. My baby boo. My Sunabuna. He's waking up. Ish. Although he says he's not. He swears he's not awake. I believe him about as much as I believe, No, I don't really believe him. But that means I definitely need to finish up just because, otherwise he gets antsy. And goes behind the computer. And we don't want that. There we go. Now imagine if I had a diamond hoe with efficiency. Ugh. It would just all be gone. It'd be wondrous. Yeah. I mean, I'm at the point where I kind of am doing. Gotta just clear out. So much better to do it like this. And moss, I like moss because moss, what does the stuff do? What do you mean? Moss, oh, tree grew. Well, you could take the moss and all the things on the moss and make bone meal out of it. Like that. Honestly, I can dump this one too and go gather more. I can do that. Let me, like I said, I just want to clear out the moss I already got, and I think I am going to finish up, so yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. But yeah, no. Things it does. Also, you can make mossy cobblestone out of it, and all the other mossy things. And the carpets work like moss carpets, so if you can't find a sheep other than the ones for your bed, you can use that to jump over the sheep thing, or cow thing, or whatever. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do, actually, the best thing is, it converts everything else to moss, so... And you can get some really pretty tree leaves out of it as well. I mean, the wood is still just oak, but it's efficient. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, exactly. Seriously, where is this? I hear... starting to hear some of the dudes, spooky dudes, but I don't see them. But yes, no, it is easier mining, especially since I'm pretty sure the moss doesn't go over ores or destroy ores, so it's just the stone. And then, as I said, you get so much. I mean, I put these in here, but you get bone meal. Which is nice. I'm not even putting in all the things for the bone meal, I'm just quickly gathering and doing really quick. I do hear... See, you can see that with this. And then I could just gather the coal. So where is this monster I'm hearing? I assume it's another cave, but Yeah. I don't see it. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly do this too, really quickly, just so I can see. Yeah, I can't do more than that. Alright, there's something here. I don't know what. It can't be much, though. Can there? Because... yeah, there can't be that much. I say. Knowing I just cleared out so many mines. Or so many caves. Here's plenty of the good stuff. Alright. Well, I'm gonna let this the day finish, and that's when I'll do it. Teeny tiny tree. Couldn't build bigger. You know, that's the difference between Java and Bedrock. On Java, the tree will just grow in like that. On Bedrock, that wouldn't have happened. The tree just wouldn't have grown. You're like, why? Alright, let's just do one more. Because it's so satisfying. So satisfying to watch and do and just, so nice. There. I am happiness. Yes. I mean, they'll be here later. This isn't certain. Alright. And honestly, that is what I was actually waiting for, was the sun. Like, it'll be close enough. Moss. But I guess I already got more moss. You know, best scheme to get tons of bone meal and clear out an area. Honestly, I think I have a good start on the stone. I'll be getting more anyway. So yeah, come on, set, sun. I mean, to be fair, part of why I haven't yet is I just. I am intending to make, let's do blocks, I think. Yeah. There. That's satisfying. Cannot sleep yet. I might as well go grab the rest of the coal. I mean, that's the real answer. As to why I'm not clearing it out, is I have things I'm intending to do that I'm not doing. But yeah, I mean, overall, you can see. Going back to blocks. There. Because that'll let me do a lot of stone. Alrighty, so. But like I said, I do think this is where I want to finish up just because it is late and I do need to do some channel chores. So. Let me. Give me a second while I stretch. But. Alright, so. I will. Let me see. I will raid this person. As I've said before, as long as you have somebody, feel free to tell me. And I will do so. Alright, let's do that. And. Because I don't typically have it yet. Alright, and. Hopes. Alrighty, it's been a pleasure having you. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, etc. I hope to see you on Monday for some Shadows Over Loathing fun. That'll be fun. I hope. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you have a great day, like I said, and yeah, a great weekend specifically. So yeah, bye bye. Raid, and then we would just wait. I'll give it a minute, cause you know I really should start doing that more. And I'll finish up. Alrighty. Stretch and